Hey everybody, Ralph Havens here. Happy Sunday if you're watching live. Um, and if I, I'm doing this session, this is a cool session. And what you can do, if you like, is to test something that's real for you. I do this a lot because one of the amazing, it's so simple, but it's amazingly, it's just powerful. And yet it's so easy to not notice. And so one thing that you can do is to notice what's going on right now. And you can even put an intention out there like, oh, you know what, if I could just shift this. I was talking to my good friend this weekend, Friday, at the Weekend Bakery Cafe in Glacier up here in Washington. And they have great coffee. And and um, and I was saying, yeah, I'd love to see this one guy. He's really big in the world that we're in, and he's doing great things. But he's got a speech thing that's going on, vocal cord thing. And my friend said, yeah, if he could just get over that, I think he could be president. And he comes from a family of people that were president of the United States and senators and long family history of service to what the United States stands for. And so I thought, he said, you should just email him. And I thought, I guess I could message him. But those kind of messages are kind of funny when you get them. It's like, I can fix you, come, let me do this thing for you. So I'm going to do it energetically because he's doing such great work in the world. And then he's our surrogate. So, what that means is it's as if he's on stage here with me and we're going to do a session. And while that happens, you can have a change from the chair you're sitting in. So would you know it if it actually shifted something for you? So one thing to do is to, if you like, is to just test something. Test your neck, test your shoulders, test your arms, twist your body, stand up, bend backwards, bend forward, take a moment, walk around, and just notice what you notice. And then we'll start. And without a lot of explanation, we'll just we'll play with this, and you can notice what you notice. So we're going to use something from my Qigong teacher's teacher. So Pang Ming, Dr. Pang Ming, and he talks about using Yishi. Using Yishi. Yishi is the mind, and so there's a real specific way to do it. It's seemingly so simple, yet it is so profound. So what I'd like you to do now, if you like, is to notice how quickly you can put your mind on something. Like think about the door to your house. Richard Bartlett talks about this, how quickly your mind can go somewhere. And just go in your mind, put your hand on your doorknob, and then see if what it feels like to open it. And you can quickly go to that feeling, right? You can also go to like a pretty place, a beautiful place that you've been, and just instantly go there and put your mind there. I did this with a bunch of kids in Ben's school this last week, and it was so fun. They can go so fast with their mind. So can we, right? We think of that monkey mind. You try to meditate and calm all your thoughts. But one of the benefits of the monkey mind, that it can go anywhere so fast, is that it can go anywhere so fast. So we can direct it somewhere and instantly be on that mountain or on that roof. I'm actually up high right now, and I can imagine myself sitting on that roof right now. I've never sat on that roof physically, but I can imagine it and actually feel it and actually even see what it would look like from that viewpoint. Or from up there, I can instantly go there. I've been there physically on that spot. And so you can kind of play with your mind a little bit and just notice your attention. Your attention is always somewhere, but it's easy to miss it. So just notice that. And then put your attention inside your body and just notice what's happening in your body. And when you notice something, just keep your attention on something. wherever it is. If there's something that's kind of like feeling a little tight or a little pressure or a little something, you can just kind of keep your attention there if you like for right now. I'm going to keep my attention right there on Mount Baker. I see Mount Baker, big glacier on top of Mount Baker. Okay, and I'm going to take our friend who I told you about. It has a deal. So we're going to go, this is for you and for you. We're going to go here. And while this happens, you can keep your attention on what's happening in your body right now. Just keep it on one spot. There's a race that happens out here. I think it happens every year. It's happened at least a few years in a row. And these ultra runners start here at the bay, at Bellingham Bay. And there's a handful of them. And they start running, and they run, it's a long ways. I'm not sure if it's over 100 miles back and forth, but it's a long ways. And they run to Mount Baker, and then they start to go up Mount Baker. And then they shift shoes and gear and everything, and they climb the glacier. Can you imagine? And then they run back. One of them even fell asleep while he was running. Just fell straight down. But another one took a shortcut. He took his squirrel suit up to the top, flying squirrel suit, and he squirrel suited down. He flew down. Can you imagine running, miles and miles and miles, climbing a glacier, and then squirrel suiting all the way down? I think that's what you call living. Let it begin. Awesome. You know the meaning? I don't, I'm getting not to say that. Activate. So what you can do is notice what you notice. Another thing Richard Bartlett talks about. And I've noticed it's like, you can scan stuff and you don't notice what's going on, or you could stop and just notice and zero in with your attention on that leaf or that roof or that other leaf or the sky, and like focus a minute and focus, and then retest everything. So let's go ahead and retest. So check your neck, check your shoulders, check your twisting, check bending backwards and forwards, test your walking around. And as you walk around, notice if the room looks differently, if you're taller. You can even notice when you get in your car, if you have to adjust the mirror because you're taller. Notice how your feet are on the ground. Notice if something is different, even if you can't explain it. Even if it's like, well, it couldn't have been from that. Huh. Let's turn into this. So we'll do this. I'll give you a little Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Okay, you guys. So let me know what you notice. And if you like it, share this. If you like it, share it. I do a lot of healing videos every day, just about. And a bunch of stuff just came to me. I'm going to brainstorm I'm going to write down a lot of stuff because I had a thought. How can I reach and serve and help even more people? Thousands and thousands and tens of thousands of people. How could I do that? And a whole bunch of stuff came to me. So I'm going to be writing it all down in just a moment. And then we got a great day on Sunday. Great day. And I get to hang out with a bunch of kids, and Jen gets to go hang out with some of our friends. They're doing something really big today, really big. And I'll tell you more all about that later. So have a great Sunday, and I will see you all soon. Share this. Share it if you like it.